What's up, everybody? It's Harrison. I hope y'all are having a good day out there. Had a great day myself. As you can see, we're here at Poke Beach. They always drop in the news. I want to give a little shout out to them. Thank them for providing us with this news. We're going to be looking at Team Rocket. We're going to be looking at the attaché case. We're just going to check some stuff out, guys. So, yeah, of course, we already knew it's coming out April 18th. Here's the sleeves. We got the deck box with the Mewtwo on it. Now it looks like that is actually a separate product. These things are actually separate product than the case itself. We do have these sleeves here, which I do like. Anything that says the Pokemon card, all the sleeves that come from Japan, they have this little thing at the bottom. I don't know why it matters so much to me, but it does. I like this faux leather or whatever that they're going for here that hold your cards. You know, this is like a double deck box, I guess, and that's a single deck box. Uh, I don't hate it. Black and red are like 2 of my favorite colors. Like I like a deep blood red and I like black. Um, I like purple too, I guess. But uh, I don't know. I'm just not. I know they wanted to keep it simple. You can tell. It's really really cool how they got everything listed here. But like, I just am kind of disappointed in the mat. I just feel like it could be more. I know the simple is what they're going for, minimalist. And then here we are with that. That's like I don't know. I guess it's some kind of holder. That is not actually the case there. The attaché case, 14,900 yen, like, maybe $100. That's this thing right here. This is beautiful. I've already talked to my guy about it. The lottery system's gonna be crazy. There will be people getting rid of them. I mean, it is what it is. I will definitely be getting 1 or 2 of them. We're gonna see how it goes, but, guys, I want you to keep in mind that this thing, yes, it's awesome. It's from the Pokemon Company, and it's gonna be really hard to get. They're combating the scalpers by doing this lottery system, so don't be mad at them for that. But, you can make this at home. This is not something that's hard to make. You can make this for less than $100 at your house. You could buy the materials to make it. It might not look exactly the same, might look better. It's wonderful. I want this product. I need this product. I would take it to every pre-release I go to. Um, yeah, the shirts are pretty cool. I would like just plain and simple. I'm actually having some made right now. We got somebody in the Discord that makes them. I do love the tie. Pokey Any can call this tie out. And I was like, what the hell is he talking about? And I went and looked at it and I was like, oh my God, it actually is pretty fly. And I think that's a fanny pack. Like it looks like one. I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, they're really going all out with the merch. And I don't know. Those things that I was looking at. Oh, those things I was looking at a while ago here. Maybe this is a wallet. I'm not really sure. You know, keep your cards and I don't know. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know. I did read that they are going to be doing. They would have been doing Destin Rivals this week, the announcement and stuff, but they didn't because of because of the TCG Pocket. They wanted to announce the new set coming March 27th, 7th of them. But yeah, here's the actual set. We looked at the accessories here. I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way because they are pretty awesome, guys. I know everybody wants them. But you gotta understand they're gonna be a limited item. You're gonna have to pay out the ass if you want it, which is cool. I mean, like I said, you can make it at home, but if you're like me, you want the real thing. I understand that. I'm already talking to my guy, and he told me to leave him alone. He's like, dude, don't. I know how you are about Rocket, but don't ask me until it hits the market because he doesn't know what the market's gonna do. All right, we're looking at the pack art. I love it, plain and simple. It's got all the greats. The only thing I hate, and this will be a recurring theme in this conversation with me, I haven't seen any Wobbuffet yet. I know that I'm not likely to see that, but I would love a Rockets Wobbuffet. My daughter asked me today when I showed her this pack art. She's 4 years old, by the way. She asked me. Her first thing was, "Do they have a Wobbuffet?" She loves Team Rocket. She loves Wobbuffet and she's grown up with a different generation than we did. She does watch the old show too. She knows Ekans. She walks around. She does Ekans. Like she knows all the characters, but she loves Wobbuffet. And so like I'm really hoping to get a Rockets Wobbuffet. Now, if you um if you look, these are pretty dope. Okay. This Mewtwo card, I love it. I think it's got some cool little features to it. A lot of people are mocking it. You can't do this move right here unless you have like 4 other Rockets Pokemon in play, and then like you can burn energies. I think up to 2 energies off of any one of those bench Pokemon, and add 60 more hit points of damage to this. So that's actually a pretty sweet card, at least in my opinion. Um, it does, this is Giovanni's Mewtwo, so I'm hoping that we get a SAR to match this with these two standing together. You guys have heard me say it if you've watched the Rare Candy Roundtable. I really, I would like to see that. You heard it here first. I've been saying it for weeks, actually months. But this was a surprise. I did like the spot ups. I thought that was pretty cool. Porygon. Anytime we get my boy Porygon, I'm gonna be happy about that. Um, yeah. Okay. This is what I was talking about here. Oops, excuse me. The update. Yeah. They would normally have revealed Destined Rivals today. Instead, it seems like Pocket's Shiny Revelry set was revealed in its place due to its imminent release on March 27th. But we will definitely see Destined Rivals next week. So y'all be on the lookout. We'll get to see some stuff in English. That's pretty cool. Here's some of the information for you guys who do care about the cards. Pretty cool. I mean, you burning energy into the discard. So, I'm sure you'll have a card that pulls energy out of the discard and he'll be something to play. That's pretty cool. Here's that Mewtwo move I was talking about. Um, you can't attack unless you have 4 or more Team Rocket Pokemon in play. Now, here we go. We have the Meowth. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. I love it. I love the artwork. It reminds me of something. I'm trying to remember what it is right now. It just won't come to me. I don't know if it's Moral Oral or if it's something that something it makes me think of something, and I can't put my finger on it yet, but I'll figure it out. I do love the card. I think this may be what we get in our ETBs. I'm not sure. Of course, none of us are sure, but it looks like it'd be a very popular card to put in an ETB. But again, I would like to see a Mewtwo and a Giovanni um, with a Pokemon Center stamp on it. Oof, could you imagine? Especially if the art's awesome. Like I said, I want Mewtwo in the air looking like he's about to destroy the world, and I want Giovanni standing behind him smiling. And I want it to be raining, and I want it to be dark, and I want it to be awesome. I mean, I'm sure that's not how the card's gonna be laid out, but man, I wish I was an artist. But I do appreciate this Meowth card. I don't know how you guys feel. Get in the comments, man. Let me know how you feel about it. Or jump in the Discord and let's talk about it. I always have that linked in the description. You can join the Rare Candy Collective. We talk about everything. Bunch of creators, bunch of business owner, bunch of collectors. Everybody in the space just coming together to talk about what we love and support each other, honestly. But yeah, I love it. I love the Meowth card. I know you guys probably expected that, but yeah, here's some of the stuff he does. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shovels it into their deck. That's pretty cool. 20 damage, put 3 coins, it's like there's 20 damage for each head, so that's pretty cool. Little and Persian. I'm sure we'll see a AR or something like that, or something with Persian. They're gonna do something with it. I love the Porygon love. It makes me really happy. You have this right here, the Rockets receiver, which is pretty cool. You can search your deck to pull out one of these guys. Anybody with the Rocket name and their any supporter card with the Rockets title, you can pull them out. So, Giovanni here, this is pretty cool. You can switch out your bench Pokemon with a Pokemon you have. You don't have to burn energy or nothing like that. You can just switch them out. And if you do that, then your opponent has to switch out. You switch one of your yeah, make your opponent switch too. It's pretty cool. Then Team Rocket's energy. Again, here's the case and the mat and the stuff like that. Again, in that case, dude, I think it's like 30 packs you get. Like that case is gonna be pretty freaking sick. And honestly, I hated the idea of the lottery system at first. I was like, dang it, it's gonna be harder for me to get it. But at the end of the day, it's like they're trying to stop people from scalping the product, and I think a lottery system is one of the ways to do that. And they're just trying to figure it out. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if they even care. If you guys seen my most recent video, yeah, it's dark in the space right now. I'm lucky I got my boys in the Discord to help and girls to help us keep our heads straight, man. It's rough out there right now, especially for business owners and collectors, everybody, even investors. Like I'm sure you guys are having trouble too. It's rough out here. But I don't know if we stick with it, it should be okay. Here's the old sets, man. This is what I grew up with. I've got a lot of these cards. I don't have I have this card, but um I don't have this one. I think we got Scyther. Um, and then I don't have some of these. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life collecting all of the Rockets cards, all the dark cards, and then I'll probably move to something else. There's a couple of set things that I do. I do collect Rockets Pokemon, even if I have them already. I want them. I've always been obsessed. Um, my buddy Adam really hooked me up. Shout out to you, Adam. Thank you. With some cards, man, and a lot of those have Rocket. But I don't know. I've just there's a couple things I collect. I collect artists like Akira Gawa. I'm trying to get a perfect, PSA 10. Everything she's ever done. I'm getting the One Piece card she's done. Every piece of art she's done. I want to get it on a card. I want to get it in a PSA 10. I just appreciate her work. And, sometimes you start collecting something and you enjoy it and you're like, wow, I didn't expect this. And then you just keep on doing it and you pull her Charizard and then you're like, okay. And then, you get, well, I'll show you guys what I got. I have a video coming out soon where I'm going to be showing you some of that stuff. So I'm not going to talk about it, but we got some cool cards, man. And, this is some of the stuff I like to collect. So I'm really excited about Rocket. I know I'm not the only one. Sorry, I'm not trying to make this video going forever, but I wanted to celebrate. This is the ones throughout the years, all the way up to 2006, Dark Pokemon and Rocket Pokemon, in the same set. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I have none of these cards, none of them. But the older cards I do have, I got some Gym Heroes. I got some of that stuff. Um, but yeah, man, that's it. That's the Rocket stuff. I love some of the playability. It seems like it's going to be pretty cool. Now we don't know what's going to hit our sets and what's going to not hit our sets. Um, so a lot of times in Japanese, they'll have two sets they put together. They take a couple things out. They put other things in from older sets. Like they'll mess around with it, and then we'll get our own set. So Destined Rivals, remember next week. That's what he said. We'll be getting an announcement and probably some stuff with Destined Rivals next week. I just wanted to kind of jump on here and talk about it. You guys know I love Rocket. I just figured, maybe I want to hear how I feel. I like that they got Spot Ups. I like that they got Porygon. They threw that stuff in there. That's pretty cool to me. Two Pokemon, I wasn't like, oh, that's what's going to be in this deck. So that's pretty cool. And anytime Porygon's getting love, I'm for it. I think what they did with Mewtwo is pretty cool. It makes you really make a choice. And that's like, hey, if you want to play this card, you are Team Rocket. You better have the case. You better have everything because you're going to have four Pokemon on the ground, on your bench to play them. So that's pretty cool. Maybe that'll help. If the format really does slow down, maybe this will be a fun deck to play. I have a feeling that this is going to start people on a war toward making something to destroy it. It's always going to make the hobby fun when you see people's strategies and how you defeat another deck with another deck. And I don't know. I feel like they test these things and they know it's out there. So I don't know. I'm enjoying the sets. I hope we're able to get our hands on it, guys. I know it's rough out there right now. I have barely any product left in the store, and I don't. I'm looking for ways to get more now. So we might pivot a little bit. We might do some other things. We'll figure it out. I still love being in the space. I love Pokemon. I'm gonna be collecting cards. I'm gonna be getting this case. The stuff is sick, man. They're doing a good job. They're knocking it out of the park. I just hope they can fix the supply issue. I'd love to have one of these deck cases and these sleeves, all of it, everything you see pictured here. I want it. So, and I'm not the only one. I know you guys want it too. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just talking about stuff and yeah, man, y'all join the Discord, join the email list. I'll let you know when that product does come in. Those people get to know first. I'm going to notify them and give them the first chance to buy whatever product I get. So join that email list. You're helping me get a step closer toward distribution, which is something I'd like to have one day. So I don't have to have as many problems on finding product. I might not like how it plays out. There's a lot of stuff going on with that, a lot of controversy with that, but hopefully it works out for me. So let's just get after it. But y'all stay kind to one another and happy collecting.